Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I just did a video on this eagle yesterday, and the gentleman is still having problems. That's one of the problems right there. He is drawing. I'm going to look at this view and wireframe, and you can see there's already a box. He was having trouble with a smart fill tool the other day, and maybe this will help him too. When you go to your rectangle tool, you've got it set on no fill and no outline. So when you draw a rectangle, you get nothing, but it's there. It could cause you a problem. So we're gonna double click on the pen tool, go to graphic, and see you have none. I'm gonna go hairline. And I'm also gonna change it to RGB in red. That time, now when you draw a rectangle, you'll draw a rectangle in red. And what the reason the rectangle is there is to keep the item from leaking, because I know it's going to leak. So if we put smart fill in that border, it leaks throughout the whole page. So I've kind of already gone over this, but I'm going to help him maybe understand a little bit better. I'm going to click on it, and you can see that it's a 1.5 point line. I'm going to change it to a hairline. It's much easier to see problems, and there's your problem. That's one of your problems right there. These two nodes aren't connected. So let's just move that node to there. And you could keep testing and testing and testing. And a lot of times it's easier to see some things that are broken. Like right here, there's a little bit of a problem with some nodes right there that are just on your page. And, just keep zooming in and out, and then we're going to do a couple of tests. And maybe the best way, like right here, there's two nodes that are actually going past each other. So maybe the best thing to do would take the virtual segment delete key and delete those two, and then that node should fill in. And right this second, I don't see anything else real big that's leaking. So let's see how big this eagle is. It's over 7. We'll set our nudge factor for 8. And I'm going to take, and you can see it didn't grab the whole outside of the wing. So there's the broken parts. So I'm just, and see all the lines that it's making. And I'm getting the outside line. So we should be good to go. But if we take our rectangle and use the smart fill tool, it's still going to leak. So what we need to do is grab the whole thing, then grab it with the shape tool, and you can see some of it blue and some of it red. Select it all, select all that, and I can see some, like right in here, there's a nodes that aren't closed. So those nodes need to be dealt with, but we should be able to grab this all at one time. So what we're going to do is, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to nudge it out from the edge of the page so we can see better. I'm going to go ahead and open up my Docker, Windows Dockers, Join Curves. And then with that selected, I'm going to take my shape tool and select all the nodes and hit apply. Now I'm going to get my rectangle back, because if you don't have a rectangle and it leaks, it'll go everywhere. So now we have a complete item. So we're going to left click, right click, but there's problems on the interior part too. So we're going to look at the interior part. I'm going to get rid of this, the out eagle, our test version. And I'm going to get the inside lines now, and I'm going to nudge them over. You can see all the different lines that are broken up. I'm going to have to zoom in. And we're going to do the same thing on the inside line. See all the lines that are made up of that interior line? I'm going to go ahead and put the wing in there, even though the wing in this case is separate, so it doesn't really matter. But if let's nudge it over again, and I see a little part of the eagle's head I'm missing. So now you got a complete structure, but it's going to leak because the nodes aren't connected. So we're going to do the same thing. with the pick tool, select the whole thing, then grab it with the shape tool, and then grab all the nodes, and we're gonna do the same thing. Now I saw some nodes move, so we're good to go. And I'm gonna use that copy. I'm actually gonna nudge it down. I'm gonna left click, right click, nudge it over, nudge it up. Now our outline should, I feel pretty confident, I'm not even gonna use the rectangle tool. And there you have the outline of the eagle. And then all you would do is just put your other parts back in it, you know, the wing, and all the other stuff he made black. This is already black, so we're gonna delete it. The feet are already black, we're gonna delete them, because that was part of the outline. And then we can nudge all this stuff back. And you have a completed eagle. Pretty cool effect. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching. So just remember, when you're doing stuff like this, change the lines to a hairline. They're much easier to see the mistakes.